everyone, and welcome to Walk Away from the Workbook. If you're new here, my name is Nicole Seymour and I am a kindergarten teacher in California. If you did not watch my last video all about the importance of number sense, I suggest that you go back and watch that now. I go into a lot more detail about why number sense is important and what the rationale is behind it. In today's video, I am going to show you some activities that you can do to help strengthen your child's number sense. So let's get started.
For this first activity, you are going to need a cup, some pennies, a dry erase board, a dry erase marker, and an eraser. If you don't have a dry erase board and marker, you can always use a pencil and a paper. Draw a line down the center of your whiteboard or of your paper and write H for heads and T for tails on each side of the board. Choose a number of pennies that you would like your child to work with, put them into the cup, have your child shake the cup, and dump out the pennies. Ask your child to separate the pennies into heads and tails. Then have them write the number to match how many heads they found and how many tails they found. You can do this over and over, and it's a great way for your child to practice composing and decomposing numbers. If you have an older child who is a little bit more ready to do addition equations, you can do this same activity, but instead of writing H and T on the board, just let your child count how many heads and how many tails they find and add them together to create equations. This next one is just for young learners. So all you need are your fingers and a board. Write down a number you want your child to practice. Ask them to show you that many fingers. Then ask them to show you another way to show that same number. See how many different ways your child can make the numbers out of their fingers. It's always fun to see what kids are able to do when they're using just their fingers to show you a number. For this next activity, you're going to need a special tool called a tens frame. A tens frame is basically just a rectangle with 10 squares inside. As you can see, I have a certain number of pennies inside my tens frame right now, but they keep moving around into different configurations. Do this with your child using the same quantity over and over and over. The reason we do this, especially with young learners, is so that they understand that it doesn't matter where the objects are or how they fall, it is still the same number over and over again. It also helps them with addition and composing and decomposing because you could ask them how they see those numbers. Well, I saw 3 on top and 2 on the bottom, or I saw 3 ones across the bottom. Whatever way they explain it to you, that will help you understand what their number sense is at this moment. For this next activity, you are going to need another kind of learning mat. This is a part whole map. What you're going to do is choose a quantity for your child to work on and have them put the entire quantity up in the top. Then have them split apart the groups so that they can see how the number is decomposed. If your child is ready for more abstract thinking, you can add numbers to this and turn it into an equation. For kids that are a little more artistic, you could do this cute one with ladybugs. You could draw ladybugs, write different numbers on top of each ladybug, and have your child draw that number of dots on the ladybug. Make sure they draw some dots on one side and some dots on the other. And if you're using the same number over and over, make sure they do a different configuration of dots for each ladybug that they draw. Then have them color it in, and it's just a really fun and more artistic way of getting some math in. If your child isn't into the ladybug idea, you could also do something like this with monsters. Draw different shaped monsters on a piece of paper, write a number on top of each monster, have your child choose 2 different colors, and let them add eyes that equal the number they see on top of the monster. Make sure they use both colors, but that they don't draw more than the number that is on top of the monster. Let them color it in and enjoy.
I hope this video gave you some good ideas on how to practice number sense at home with your child. As I said in my first number sense video, I could go on and on about so many different games and activities that you can do. These are just a few of them. Now that you know some, I bet you'll be able to think of some on your own. If you're interested in learning more number sense activities you can do at home, just leave a comment below and let me know. Or reach out to me personally and we can talk about something unique for your child. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe and share it with someone else who might find it useful. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.